What's up my Net Soldiers, I am the Net Alliance, and today I am bringing you a list of 5 Star Wars characters from the old EU or the Legends that should in some way return to the Star Wars canon, either through Star Wars Rebels or even movies. But before I begin, there are a lot of characters that got moved to the Legends category, so I just picked the top 5 that I personally like to see. So let me know your top 5 in the comments below. Now the idea for this video stems from the recent reveal of Thrawn returning back into the Star Wars canon, albeit in a different way, but this opens the doors to possibly more beloved Star Wars characters lost in Legends. So without further ado, let's begin. Starting at number 5, I have Mara Jade. This character is essentially Luke Skywalker's wife slash lover. So in the canon, everyone believes that Luke is actually Rey's father. And if this is true, that leaves vacancy for her mother. And her mother could have been Mara Jade. The reason I like this idea is because Mara Jade was also a pretty powerful Force wielder. So in theory, one powerful Force wielder plus another powerful Force wielder should create another pretty powerful Force wielder, which would explain the mighty Force potential Rey seemed to have in The Force Awakens. Plus, why not just call her mother Mara Jade? The fans love her, so give her to us. At number 4, I have Galen Marek. Galen Marek, also known as Starkiller, is the main protagonist of the game Star Wars The Force Unleashed. He is an incredibly powerful Force wielder who is raised and trained by Darth Vader to be his secret apprentice. I guess he could actually be in Rebels because his original game was set between Episode 3 and Episode 4, which that's where Rebels is at, so he could actually be in Rebels. But I think his character might actually be better suited in Star Wars Episode 8 as an antagonist to both the Rebels and the First Order. But who knows? He may even be Snoke. Mind blown. At number 3, I have Cade Skywalker. Cade is a descendant of Luke Skywalker, as you can probably tell from his last name. The thing about Cade is that from a story standpoint, he wouldn't actually exist yet, so technically you could still count him as canon, but Cade's story plays out through 11 volumes of the comic book Star Wars Legacy, where he is at a constant struggle with a Sith named Darth Krayt, who himself was once a Jedi who actually survived Order 66 and lived through the dark side. It's an awesome read, so I definitely recommend it to both Star Wars fans and comic book fans. But Cade is an awesome character and he definitely grows on you throughout the book, so I definitely like to see him actually become canon again. At number 2, I have Revan. Revan is such an awesome character who deserves his own chain of movies based on the era thousands of years before the main Star Wars saga. I cover this a little bit in my Star Wars Maybe Coming to Netflix video, link on screen, but Revan is such an interesting character. He could actually be the focal point of his own TV show, I'm not even kidding. He was a Jedi who turned Sith, then becomes a Jedi again, and then disappears, and comes back, and no one knows what he wants to do then. But he doesn't like the Jedi or the Sith, so he's kind of like in the middle. I guess you can call him like a gray Jed Sith? A Jeth? A Jeth? Maybe a Sidai? Sidai is a pretty interesting name. We'll call him a Sidai. But believe me, Revan is an incredible character and I love to see him in a Netflix show, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys like to see him too. And at number 1, I have Kyle Katarn. Kyle is arguably one of the most popular EU characters out there, and I'm sure a lot of people have him as number 1, but honestly, he deserves it. For one, we could actually see him in Star Wars Episode 8, due to the fact that he was friends with Luke Skywalker, and later became a respected Jedi Master of the new Jedi Order. Who knows, perhaps Luke and Kyle are both hiding out on that planet at the end of Episode 7, getting stronger in the Force, preparing themselves for the looming threat that is Snoke. Now honestly, one of the best things about Disney is that they're good at listening to their fans, so I think with enough prodding, Kyle Katarn may actually return one day. We can only hope. But of course, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments below what Star Wars Legends characters you would like to see return. Remember to like and subscribe if you guys enjoy my videos, and until next time guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.